What's up, Sun Raes? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to be doing something different. As you guys know, I have been talking about wanting to try the As I Am temporary hair color, and I wanted to do it on stretched hair or straightened hair. So that's why my hair looks like this. Has been straightened for a few days now. So anyway, so yeah, we are going to be using the red. It's called Hot Red, actually. Hot Red temporary color from As I Am on my hair. Have never used As I Am's temporary color. I have used Gemini Naturals. I think I used their copper color. I'll leave that video here if you want to see it. I did it on a wash and go because it is more of a color gel. So I did it with a wash and go, knowing that it was going to have a little bit of hold, even though I did apply it on top of a regular gel. So yeah, you'll see how that looks. Today I am going to be using this hair color for the first time, and I'm going to be doing it on stretched hair. It does say to use this color on dry or damp hair. My hair is completely dry, but because I'm not sure how much hold this has, if any, I am going to spray my hair with the As I Am Jamaican Black Castor Oil water. I have a little bit in here, been trying to figure out how to get rid of it. So that's what I'm going to do. And it does say to apply this after this or after this, and then a leave-in from the As I Am line. And yeah, I didn't do that. Like I said, my hair has been straightened for a while, so I did not use the As I Am shampoo, leave-in, or anything. But I do want to use the water just to get my hair get it just a little bit damp, so when it goes to dry, it's going to hopefully have a little bit more hold. It'll lock in. When it dries, it'll lock in the definition. That is my hope. So the other thing I'm gonna do, instead of doing a regular twist out or a flat twist out, I want to do like French braids or whatever. I'm gonna call it a flat braid out. So basically I want to do 3 strands, but I want them connected down to my head like as if it was a flat twist out, but only it'll be braids. So we call them French braids, we call them cornrows, whatever. I'm gonna call it a flat braid out today, just to keep with flat twist out, flat braid out, or whatever, so you know that it's going to be connected basically to my head. So I'm going to start in the back, and I have my hair in 2 sections back here. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of separate it, so I have 3 sections. So I'll have 3 braids, flat braids in the back, and then I'll do these to the side. So we're going to see how that works out. I'm winging it, guys. So yeah, can I get this to stay? There we go. So I'm just going to start in the back, and as you can see, my hair is completely dry. It has been straightened out, and we're going to go. Now it does say to use gloves. I want to be able to feel my hair, and I can't feel with gloves on, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my chances using my regular hands. I did, however, take off my rings because I don't want this temporary color to be all down in my rings. So we're gonna see. So this is what it looks like, guys. It's called Hot Red, and I've had it for a while, so I hope it's still good. It has kind of like a jiggly texture to it. I do have a towel down on my table because my table is white, so I'm trying to protect everything, and I have a towel on my lap. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it around my shoulders though, which I hate to do, but I'm going to do that. I don't mind if the shirt gets color on it, but I just want it there just in case. Okay, so let's just hope I don't get color all over my glasses. Y'all know how I am. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this water just to dampen my hair a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then I'm going to go into that color. And apply it. And guys, if I don't get all the way to the root, I'm okay with that because I don't mind it looking a little bit ombre-ish on my hair, because people know my hair is not red and it's not gonna grow out of my scalp red. So if there's a little bit of black near my root or dark brown, whatever my hair color is, I'm okay with that. So I want most of the color to be on the ends. Okay, hope that's enough. And then I'm just going to French braid it. So hopefully you guys can see. Okay, so looking at this, it does look like my hair is reverting. Which I didn't want it to do, and I'm gonna have to borrow some hair, which I don't like doing either, because I'm not taking this braid back down. So there's my first one. Okay. My hair did feel like it was trying to tangle once I added the color, or tried to start braiding with the color, so I don't know, we're gonna see. Okay, so it is reverting my hair. Hurry up and get it twisted before it does. Uh-oh, it's tangling it. I didn't want it to revert my hair because I wanted my hair to be stretched. But with me doing a braid out, hopefully it'll be stretched anyway. But I don't like that. I feel like it's tangling it, so we'll see. Should have probably put a towel down on the floor. Now it did say to diffuse or sit under the dryer, I believe, to avoid, you know, transfer. I was going to air dry, but I do have to go somewhere today. I know y'all like, why would you do it? It came up at oh, let me put the color in. It came up at last minute that I had to go somewhere, and I had already been putting off this color and doing my hair for a few days, so I'm already behind schedule as far as what I wanted to have done and ready as far as content is concerned. So I didn't want to put it off again today because it takes me closer into the weekend. So I want to go ahead and do it today. But what I am going to do, instead of letting it just completely air dry, I think I am going to sit under the dryer, my hooded dryer, and let it get somewhat dry. And then I'll put on a hat, because y'all know it's cold here. So I'll put on a bonnet and probably a hat on top of that so it can't be seen. And then go ahead and do the errand that I have to do. And hopefully no one will be the wiser. I'll get this red off my neck. Hopefully it'll wash off okay. And no one will be the wiser. And then I'll let it sit overnight and I'll take it down in the morning. That's what I'm hoping. That's my plan. Because normally with a braid out, I would have to let my hair dry like 2 days anyway. You know, with twist outs and braid outs, it take my hair a while to dry, but usually that's on soaking wet hair. So I'm hoping by me sitting under the dryer and sleeping overnight in it that it should be plenty dry tomorrow for me to take it down and look at it. So, and if I like it, keep it to the weekend. If I don't, I'll have enough days in between to hopefully still have my hair reset for the weekend. We'll see. Okay, so I got 3 in the back. What I'm gonna do here, guys, is I'm gonna put 2 here going down on the side, and I am not gonna add this because I want to see if this is reverting my hair on its own, and I also want to see how much hold it has on its own on dry hair, because it did say that you could apply it to just dry hair too. So, and I feel like my hair is moisturized enough from when I washed it and everything that it won't feel real dry as far as no moisture dry. So we're gonna see. It makes it stiff, doesn't it? And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling kind of stiffness, and it's causing it to kind of feel like it wants to tangle it. So anyway. And like I said, I could have did regular braid out, but I thought of, you know, this would be quicker than me doing a whole lot of braids in my hair. This would be a little bit quicker, like I said. So I can get it done, sit for a little bit under the dryer, and still have time to get to where I need to get to today. I'm hoping I'm putting enough red. They do say that it lightens up, but I don't know. It's my first time using it. I'm winging it, so I'll be able to let you guys know if you need to apply more or whatever after it dries. And like I said, I'm trying not to get it on my part because I don't want my scalp to look red. I want my scalp to look like my scalp. So if it has an ombre look to it, I'm okay with that. Ooh, anyway. It's slippery a little bit. It's a little slick, so makes it a little hard to work with. I do feel like my hair is, you can see it's trying to revert a little bit, but not nearly as much as it was when I was using the castor oil water. So I'm sure y'all noticed that as well. Okay. Hopefully that comes off with soap and water. Okay. So found my angel. Come on. I found my angel. Found my angel. I got a brand new love. You take me away, girl, to a new level. It's 700. All right, guys, I'm just gonna finish up and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I got all of the braids in. As you can see, I did go and wash my hands a little bit because my camera actually cut off and I didn't want to cut it back on with all the red on my hands. So I got enough off of it where I felt like I got comfortable to touch my camera. They're still a little bit under my nails, but we'll take care of that. I do feel like I used quite a bit of it. I used more than half of it, so I don't know if this is enough for a whole nother use or not. Maybe if I did a wash and go and maybe just apply this to the very ends, to the very ends of my hair, like I said, like a ombre, maybe that would be enough. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, I did use most of it, and yeah, this is what it's looking like. So you can see that it does get everywhere. So I would suggest that you do wear something that you don't mind getting messed up, and if you have anything white, that you cover it. Even though I do feel like it washed off pretty good with soap and water, you know, just to be on the safe side, so you have a lot less cleanup to do. So yeah, I'm going to clean this off my face and my neck as well as I can, sit under my hooded dryer for a little while, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow, guys, when it's completely dry for the takedown. So don't y'all go nowhere, I'll be back. Okay, so I am back and my hair is dry. I believe it's as dry as it's gonna be because it's been a few days now and I'm trying to wait for it to dry. So I am ready to take it down. So I'm gonna start in the back and take it down. I put on a shirt. I was thinking about putting on black, but then I said, well, with the red, if it's rubbing on my shirt, would it really show up? So I put on this white and black striped shirt, so if there's any red, it'll definitely show up on the white, and hopefully if there's any flaking, you know, it'll show up as well. So yeah, that's why I did that. And I didn't care, this is an older shirt, so I didn't really care if, you know, it got messed up or not. So yeah, I will say that my hair feels kind of stiff, which I don't know whether I'm surprised about that or not, but anyway, we're gonna see. Okay, so remember, guys, I did like French braids, flat braids, whatever you want to call them, cornrows. So trying to get them down without frizzing too much. And I think that may have been why it took longer to dry too. I think is because I did French braids instead of just regular braids. But I can definitely see it coming off on my hands. So it does transfer to your hands when you're touching your hair. And I'm I felt that all the while my hair was drying too. Anytime I touched my braid to see if it was somewhat dry, you know, my hands got red. Now, it is temporary color, so it is supposed to wash off and come off easily and all that, but I don't know that I necessarily like that. I don't remember it happening when I used the copper color from Gemini Naturals, but again, I did that on a wash and go, sat right under the dryer and dried my hair, you know, right away. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, or if this just transfers a little bit more than that one does. I don't know. We'll see once I get all these out. Look at that. It definitely has some hold to it to me. It feels, yeah, it feels like there's some hold to it. So this may work as a wash and go. I mean, this may work for a wash and go and help lock in the curl definition. Maybe. It's hard to say because it says to put it on damp or dry hair. So most people don't do their wash and goes on dry hair. I mean, there have been people who've done dry wash and goes. That was a trend a while back, but most people don't do wash and goes on dry hair. So, but y'all did see when I was applying it to my dry hair that it was reverting it. So maybe if you did apply it, it would revert it into your regular wash and go curls. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's something that someone can try and let us know in the comment section. I don't think I'm gonna try it because I don't have enough to do a wash and go. Okay guys, so this one in the back, the thickest one that I have back here in the middle, hopefully y'all saw that it's still somewhat wet. Yeah, it's damp, so it's probably going to frizz out. And I'm probably not gonna keep this hair too long because with that being damp, I don't really want to sit under my hair dryer. And with that being damp, it's gonna get over anything I lean against, my couch, whatever, it's gonna get on. So I don't know about that. Maybe I'll try to diffuse it. But that one is still damp, and it's been, I did it Tuesday. Today is Thursday, so Tuesday it had time, a little bit of time to dry. And remember, I sat under the hooded dryer for a little bit. It had time all day Wednesday to dry, and today is Thursday, and it is Thursday afternoon, not Thursday morning. So it's had a little bit of today to still dry. So yeah. And considering I did it on dry hair, the only thing that I sprayed just a little bit of water to get it damp, and then I put the product on it, so it shouldn't have been that wet to take so long to dry, in my opinion. All right, let me take the rest of these out and I'll be back. Okay guys, I just came on real quick to say, I did this one braid across here, so it kind of looks like a headband. So I just wanted to come on and say, if you wanted to do something like that to keep the color out of your face and possibly off your glasses, you could. I probably should have kept one braid over here, and that would have been a nice little style. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And I didn't, you know, I haven't really separated these yet. I just took the braids out. So this is what it looks like without actually being fully separated. So that's just one style I wanted to show you. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. I probably should leave it in and keep it off my glasses, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it out just to see what it looks like. Okay, so I separated it a little bit more, just trying to get it bigger, but I don't really want to do too much in this back because it's still wet. But of course, you know, the more you separate, the bigger it's going to get. If you want it to last, I would say probably just leave it and let it kind of get bigger on its own day by day, or separate it a little bit every day versus separating it all the way the first day. But I'm separating it too, trying to get rid of some of the parts. And I'm noticing that the more I separate, the softer it is, because it does have a hold, at least on my hair it does, and it feels not hard, but kind of stiff. Feels somewhat stiff. As you can see, you can tell that it's kind of stiff. Okay, so I like that, you know, it looks dark right there and then red. If you guys don't go all the way up to your root, you know, you can go all the way up to your root, but I didn't want to go all the way up to my root. Okay, so this is all I'm going to do for now. Okay, because I do want to maybe try to sit under the dryer and let this back part dry, or either air dry. Let me turn around and let you see it. And hopefully you can tell if there's anything on my shirt. Here's my hands. So it definitely transfers when taking your hair down. Now, let me be clear and let me be honest. I probably have more transfer than most people because I did flat braids, and it took a lot of manipulation for me to get the braids out. Had I done just 2-strand twist, you know, you can just kind of pull them apart, untwist them real quick, and you don't have to touch your hands your hair quite as much. So you may not get as much transfer on the hands. I do have some transfer on my shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but I can definitely see it, and I can definitely see it on my legs because I have on shorts here at the house. So there is red on my legs. It's not a lot, but there it is there. So I'm thinking if you did this and you wore a darker shirt, you wore a dark gray, you wore a black, even a red shirt, a burgundy shirt, something like that, it probably would not show up. It does wash out, so I'm not concerned about the shirt really. I think that it'll wash out pretty clean and I'll be okay. Do want to let you know that this is the cap that I slept in, and as you can see, it did transfer into my nightcap as well. So yeah, if you do this, you want to make sure that you put on a bonnet that you don't care about, or you put a pillowcase on your pillow that you don't care about, because it will transfer to those things. Yes, I think it'll wash out okay, but just in case it doesn't, again, I would use one that I really don't care, you know, too much about, just in case it doesn't come all the way out. I am going to throw this, my robe, my towels that I used in the washer to see how well they come clean, and I will let you guys know. I'll probably leave a blurb. I probably won't come back on day 3 just because I don't know that I'll wear this for 3 days. It's just going to depend on how well it holds up, how much it's transferring, because I can get tired of this really quickly. So again, I will say that this is red. It's going to show up a little bit more. I don't think that the gold colors probably will show up quite as much. So I do want to let you know that it does have, you know, some hold to it. Remember, I did not put any water up here. This is all hold just from the color alone. But I did put, you know, spritz some water back here, and back here is where it does feel a tad bit softer. So I think that you can get the hold on dry hair without having to add any moisture to your hair. Just make sure your hair is moisturized beforehand. So say you washed it, deep conditioned it, put your leave-in in, let it dry overnight or whatever, and then you go in with your stuff. Now, I just accidentally touched my face with my fingers and red got on my face. I tried to get it off, but I can still see some remnants of it. So that's the issue to me. So like I said, I got a lot on, but say I go wash my hands are clean, but then I go to, you know, just feel my hair, fluff it, or even just scratch my scalp, it's going to get a little bit of red. And then if I'm not somewhere by a sink or water or whatever, that's on my hands, and then I touch my face, it's on my face, it's on my neck or whatever. So there you go. Let me go wash my hands. I'm going to be back and I'm going to fluff my hair, and we're going to see how much of it I get on my hands. Okay guys, so I'm back and I pretty much got my hands as clean as I could. And now I'm just going to fluff my hair. And this would be all that I would do if, you know, on a regular day. If it was flat, I would just do it like that. And yes, there is some residue. Okay. So here's my honest opinions about the As I Am. I feel like I got one use out of it. Depending on how much you use, you could get more. I got, you know, 1.5 uses out of it. And the price is around, I think, $7 or $8. So, you know, that's not bad considering, you know, because you don't have to use as much as I use. So that's good. The other thing is, if you are just wanting to change up your look periodically, you may want to go red for an event, you may want to go copper, you may want to go blue, whatever the case may be, for a short period of time, it's probably worth it. If you don't mind the messiness and things like that, it's probably worth it. I would say pick it up and give it a try. The cons is that it does transfer. To me, it transfers. For people who said that it didn't, maybe they used less than I did, or maybe they didn't use such a vibrant color. I don't know, but it does transfer. So I wanted to let you know that. I'm going to go ahead and turn around and let y'all see my neck. I'm not sure if it's on my neck or not. So once I edit, I'll be able to see. I don't know if it's there or not, but I just wanted to let y'all see just in case you wanted to, you know, see where it's hanging and see if it did anything to my neck. So that's that. For me, it probably will not be something that I would do all the time. And I'm saying that because I just went in there to clean the red off my hands. You cannot just rinse it off with water. You're going to have to use soap. I had to use soap a couple times to get it as clean as I did. Not only that, I have white sinks. So then it's splattering around the sink, and so then you need to clean up the sink. Not a big deal if you don't care about that. That's something that I care about. I don't want to have to, for the next 3-4 days that I wear this hair, I have to clean up my sink every time I wash my hands. Do you know how often I wash my hands? I wash my hands every time I go to the restroom, every time I touch cotton and want to do something else. I wash my hands a lot. So my bathroom sinks are white. My kitchen sink is silver, the inside of it. So that wouldn't be as bad probably. So I will say this, if you're going to wash your hands, use a silver sink just to keep the mess down more. And I'm even thinking about when I go to wash this out, I'm probably going to wash it out in the sink first before I get in my shower, because my shower tiles and everything are white. So now I'm scared about that. So I do want to let you know that you're going to need to be cleaning up the splatter from the red. At least I am. Gold, maybe again, it won't show up as much. I don't know. It wouldn't be something that I probably would do very often. So for me, I probably wouldn't repurchase just because of those things. Again, that's me. I don't like to clean. So if I'm gonna have to clean up, that's gonna be a con for me. I don't like to clean. I do because it's necessary. And when I do, I like it to stay clean for a while. I don't want to clean and then every day have to clean, you know, up again. So it's like, no, I want to be able to wash my hands and my sink stay clean. I don't have to wash my hands, spray my sink, wipe my sink out, and all that, trying to get red dye off of my sink. I just don't. If you don't care, if you're somebody who likes to clean and don't care, and your look is more important than that, then pick it up and give it a try and have a good time with it. That's what I'll say. So yeah, but now I'm just worried because it looks nice, but it's like, okay, can I lean back on my couch? You know, I'm scared when I sit somewhere, it's going to get on something. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared that's going to get on something. So I don't know. We'll see. That's it. I'll put a blurb as to any final thoughts that come up, that change as I wear it. I'll put a blurb so you guys will know. But other than that, this is it. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are you going to try it? Have you tried it? Leave all that in the comment section below. I want to hear your thoughts. And yeah, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.